Hey guys, this is Destination D. Let's jump right into the game, well, as I sometimes do, without my usual big face intro. That's because I have something to show you and make a little announcement. If you check out my user pic on the top left corner of the screen, you may see, okay, let me enter my profile. You may see that my user pic changed. And this is due to the fact that I have joined a guild. I have joined the Team Epic Fail officially, and this is the guild made by Childish and his fellow players. His wife, I suppose, is also there. So now I am officially the part of Team Epic Fail. Okay, of course the guild leader is Childish here, Chris. And there are some people I know, like Legendary Gaming and other guys. Maybe you've met some of them in channel 5001 or on the YouTube, because some of them are making videos as well. So now I'm the part of this guild, and the user pic I made, it actually has some kind of a coat of arms of a Team Epic Fail. Of course I pimped it up a little bit. So why I have chosen to join a guild and not make ones? Actually, I'm not able, I cannot commit to this. I'm not, at this point I cannot be a guild leader. I cannot be a responsible guild leader. And I don't want to solve any possible. I'm not saying it's gonna happen like all the time in all of the guilds, but I'm not gonna deal with any guild drama. And this was actually one of the things I asked before I joined Team Epic Fail. Will it be a problem if at some point I decide to make my own guild and leave? And I hope that no one is gonna hold any grudge against me in such a case, because maybe I will be making my own guild. I don't think it's gonna happen in like, I'm definitely not thinking it's gonna happen before the Guild Wars patch hits, maybe after, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna talk about this right now because I really do not know, and for now I am planning to stick with Team Epic Fail, of course, and we're gonna have some fun. And not that anyone else invited me to their guilds, but there were some suggestions that I should make my own. Well, I just told you why I'm not gonna do that. But about other guilds, well, I'm definitely not gonna commit to any kind of progression guild in terms of MMORPG terminology, like when you are part of a progression rating team or something, when you're gonna commit certain amount of time each week to do guild stuff. I'm not gonna do that. I don't want to do that. And I was looking for a casual guild. I was looking for a guild where I could just have fun and be on my own, like do my own business. And Childish didn't have any particular requirements there. I think he just invited some people he liked and maybe who could be useful to the guild. And I'm not up to this requirements thing, basically what I like. Seriously, fuck these requirements. I don't want to, like, have a certain amount of 6-star monsters or a certain arena ranking to join a guild. I'm having fun here. Yes, I'm doing YouTube stuff, but still, in the main amount of time, I'm just having fun. I'm playing the game. This is not my job. I don't want to fulfill any requirements, like, it's not my CV. My gaming profile is not my CV. And this is just a game for me. I understand the guys that are putting out some guild requirements, but this is not for me, definitely. I hope they will make some progress, make some huge progress, maybe in Guild Wars, but whatever. I really do not care. So this was my little announcement. Team Epic Fail, Childish, thanks for inviting me. And now we're switching to the main topic of the video. Today I'm gonna make a 6-star monster, and not just one. I would like to make 2 6-star monsters. And for the past 2 weeks I've been grinding fodder for these monsters, and this is some crazy stuff. I told in my previous video that this shit rendered me all kinds of crazy. This is the most daunting process I've ever encountered in this game, even including the fusion process and this leveling thing. Well, I'm never gonna do that again. I will make in my next 6 stars one by one. I'm never gonna do like 2 or, God forbid me, 3 6 stars, because this is dog shit, guys. Never try to do 2 6 stars at once. Maybe you find this process fascinating. I am definitely not that guy. I don't think it's any kind of funny. So before we can make 2 6 stars, I'll have to make a last 5 star. I have 9 5 stars, and I will have to make the last 5 star. And before I can make my last 5 star, I'm gonna summon some fodder, and the fodder will be Kung Fu Girls. I ground 200 pieces here, 201 actually, so this is enough for summoning 4 of them. I'm gonna need 3. I have another 4-star monster, the Golem. I was finally able to do B2, so I was farming B2, and it's usually 1 or 2 pieces, but it's guaranteed. So there never happens such a thing that you are just getting mana but no pieces. So this was the first time I was able to actually grind B2 on auto mode. And I was doing that. I spent some energy. I didn't spend like all the energy I had there, so I have pretty much stashed right now. So okay, we're gonna need some fodders here. Fuck off. Not again. Please don't do that again. Thank you. Okay, so we got 3 Kung Fu Girls. And now I'm gonna feed them to my future 5-star, and this is Tigress. This is the 1-star, natural 1-star. It's a golden natural 1-star. And I'm gonna feed 3 Kung Fu Girls, natural 4 stars to this monster right now. Okay, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna try to justify what I'm doing here. So okay, let's do that. We're evolving my last 5-star. Hope I don't mess anything up here. Okay, I don't think I will. So White Tigress. Well, you remember my last summon time when where I was summoning monsters and I told that I need fodder? Well, I pretty quickly ran out of that amount of fodder. I got like 16, oh no, not 16, how many scrolls did I summon? 21 I think. Well, like it was like 90 with the exception of those 2 natural 4 stars I got there. So it was 93 stars. I ran out of them pretty quickly, and you need like several dozens of 3 stars to make like 1 6-star. So I ran out of them pretty quickly, and I had to level up my 1 stars and 2 stars. Why I picked Tigress? Well, the reason is that my monster which I am using to solo with Tamor Desert Hell, I'm soloing like levels 3 or 5, so I'm soloing Tamor Desert, and I'm using Arnold for this. Arnold has 2 skills that are HP based, so this is his extortion, of course, and it extorts about 12,000 K, or just 12,000 HP from the enemy now. And his second skill is AoE, and it's also HP based. So I'm gonna place like two pieces of footage here for you, where you can see the difference when Arnold is just like fighting the ghosts in Tower 3 alone, and he's using his second skill. So he lacks a little bit of damage there, based on HP, to wipe the whole board there. Even you know, if he critically hits, I think he's not gonna kill any of these monsters there. But what's so special about Tigress? Tigress has his leader skill, once awakened, and this increases the HP of all the allied monsters in arena and in dungeons by 15%. And this gave my Arnold just a little bit of edge he needed to be able to wipe the whole board of the ghosts there, or all the monsters, or just get them closer to be wiped, and then the rest of the fodder could dispatch them pretty easy. So it just made my life easier, and it just made the grinding a bit faster. I know that other guys are farming Tamor with Rayok. Well, my Rayok is pretty shitty here. He's just level 35, and yes, his skills are topped, but his runes are pretty bad. He's not fast enough, and he's not violent. So, as you can see, he has two sets of focus, and I was replacing the second set of focus. I was gonna replace it with the fatals, but I haven't finished this process yet. So he does pretty shitty damage, and he has low health. He's pretty squishy, so he cannot solo Tamor Hell. Arnold can, and with the help of Tigress, he does that pretty successfully, and this is why I was evolving those. Those guys are really cheap to evolve. They cost like a couple of, maybe 10 low essences there to evolve. So I was doing that, and I got some of them awakened already, 2 stars awakened, so 10 lesser waters and 5 lesser magic, so that's not a big deal, you can awaken them even. This is why I have so many of those as my 5 stars, and this was a mistake. But he actually provides the leader skill, which increases the attack power of all the monsters by 15%, but this was not as effective as Tigress's leader skill. So when you are farming your XP and making fodder for your 5 or 6 stars, try to pick some fodder that provides some leader skill, which could be useful for your monsters, for all of the monsters you are leveling, and for your tank, basically. So in my case, this guy's buff really helped me a little bit. So who am I picking today to be my 6 star? Okay, the first candidate here is my Vertihel. Why Vertihel? So a couple of reasons here. He is the speed leader in all of the dungeons I'm doing. So he has his leader skill, which increases the attack speed in all the dungeons by 28%. So this is applicable to the dungeons, to scenarios. No, it's not applicable to scenarios. I hope it's applicable to the Trial of Extension, but I'm not sure. But it's definitely applicable to dungeons and secret dungeons, and this is where I'm using him all the time. He's the leader of my team, like, all the time, in all the dungeons I'm doing. I never replace him, sometimes with friends Vertihels, but I always have Vertihel as my team leader. And of course he's passive. He's passive when he deals critical hits. He increases the attack power of all of the monsters in my team by 20% with each hit, and he deals 2 hits with his first attack and 1 hit, but with a higher critical percentage with his second attack. This is why I have chosen him. This is one of the reasons why I have chosen him. Well, he has like not bad runes here. His critical rate is not topped, it's just only 88% here, but he has a chance to get more once I finish with this rune. I'm not gonna reply, I'm not gonna have, I guess, a better rune anytime soon, so I'm gonna work with this one. So his rune Blade Rage, and at first he was runed like all blades, but then I decided that I should really get the advantage of the Rage rune bonus, which increases his critical damage by 40%, and since he is supposed to be critically hitting all the time, the critical damage here is really critical for him, basically, really essential. So I was trying to replace my blade sets with the Rage runes that provide just enough critical rate as their secondary stats to compensate for the amount I'm losing when I'm replacing one blade set. So one blade set provides 12% critical rate, so this set matches this equation basically. So this rune provides 3% of critical rate, and this rune provides 9%, so it gives 12 in total. So I didn't lose anything in terms of critical rate when I replaced my blade set with these two runes. What about these two runes? What about these runes? Well, this rune provides 8% of critical rate, and this rune doesn't, because this is the dedicated critical rate rune. This is the Rage that provides his critical rate, his main critical rate. So this, I'm not gonna have like any crit here as a secondary stat. But in total, when I replaced all of my blade runes, which had some critical damage as the secondary stats, I still got like plus 30% critical damage. And I hope I'm gonna get better runes and I'm gonna increase that, but I am gonna follow this pattern. I'm replacing the blades only with the Rages that provide the same amount of critical rate as secondary stat. And this way I'm not losing anything in terms of critical rate, and I'm having the good bonus to critical damage. So this already, I made like one run after I replaced this rune. Vertical started to hit like really hard, much harder than he did before. His 6 is plus attack, and his 2, his second rune is also plus attack, so his 4th is of course critical rate increase. So why else I am leveling up him? Why else I am turning him into my 6-star? Well, that's because I have Water Vampire. Actually, I have 2, and 1 is not summoned yet, but I can summon him if I want to play with him. But here is my 5-star Water Vampire, so it's gonna be a skill up for Vertical. Right the instant I am evolving him into a 6-star, and I was planning to fodder my other Fire Vampire to him, because I had one. I think I still have. I hope I still have. Yeah, here it is. But then I read your guys' comments and I decided that I really should give 2 Verde team a go. So I'm gonna make him a 5-star maybe, and I'm gonna rune him Violent. I really am gonna try what Violent does on vampires, and I'm gonna try like 2 Verde Hell teams in dungeons, maybe in arena, I don't know, but I think this could be something. Something interesting at least. So I'm gonna try double Verde team at some point. This way I'm not foddering this guy. Okay guys, I'm afraid I will have to restart my recording at some point, because I'm almost out of time in terms of recording here, and still have a lot more to talk about today. Okay, let's start with, let's at least evolve my Vertical here. So you go, Hiva, if I remember correctly. You, of course, you, and I'm gonna fodder you. Do I have enough fodder for the next one? I hope I don't. Oh, here's a Ramagos. Oh, okay. Okay, welcome my second 6-star. I sure hope I am in the right channel 501, and I hope I am corrected. Okay, second skill. Got a skill up there. Ooh, congratulations. Thank you, guys. Yes. Oh, I switched to Russian. Sorry, guys, I switched to Russian. Сейчас means now. Okay. So, let's spoil. One more to come. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about my next monster. I still have some time, so I'm gonna quickly cover. So, I was trying to pick one of my wing team, and I have light team. I have lots of candidates to be my next 6-star, and mainly I was deciding between Wind Hyundai and between Acasis. So I picked Acasis, and I know that Childish picked Delphoy here, so I'm gonna justify for my Acasis. Of course, there is an obvious benefit that she gets her shield stronger. Her shield gets stronger with her levels, so the more levels he has, the higher level she is, the stronger her shield is. So this is obvious reason why you should 6-star your cases once you have the opportunity to do that. Well, and this is actually the main reason here, and I'm working on her runes. Her runes are pretty shitty. I'm gonna make her fast because cases are like good when they're fast, as far as I know. So I was really thinking about Delphoy. I was really thinking about making Delphoy here, but she will need for some. I think she's gonna need some skill level ups first, and she doesn't get like, well, she gets obvious like benefits when she's 6-star. She gets more into her all of her attributes, so into her basic like attack and health and like, well, you know the drill. You know the drill. If your monster is higher level, he's stronger. And I am using her for certain types of content, like giants, where there are a lot of dots, and I think I used her in Trial of Extension. She is perfect thanks to her removal of the negative effects and granting immunity and healing in one attack. But still, I'm gonna go with the cases at this point, and maybe my next 6-star is gonna be my Hyundai, and maybe I'll turn her into Delphoy then. So okay, I'm picking Acasis here. I'm gonna make my Acasis my next 6-star. Okay, let's do that. Still have some time there, not much. Okay, let's go. So this is my next 6. This is my third my third 6-star. Sorry, I'm kind of like tired. It's already 3:30 AM here. Sorry, guys. So she's gonna get better shield now. And what else I would like to do right now, because when I was using my Devilmons on Arnold, when I made him a 6-star, I was using Devilmons on him right when I was shooting the video, and I got lucky there. I got his last skill, his extortion, powered up. I'm gonna try this one here. I'm gonna try to power up my Acasis skill, and I think I'm gonna use Angel Mons as well. Maybe this will bring me additional luck here. And she's still gonna need leveling, so why not use Awakened Wind Angel Mons for her? I'm trying to rush here. I have only 3 minutes left here, guys. So, okay, let's try to do that. Let's try to do that quickly. Okay, here you go, get there, guys. Okay, and just one. I'm aiming for the first kill, of course. So let's try to do that. Okay. Yoo-hoo! Thank you guys, you're bringing me luck. You're definitely bringing me luck here, guys. I got her last skill leveled up. And that's it. I'm gonna spend my other Devilmon for, I think, to finish my Arnold, because he has like only 6 skills need to be leveled here. Or maybe for my Lure, which has a couple of upgrades as well, so... Okay, the last thing I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna awaken my Wind Sylphid here, of course, because she's not a Casis still. So let's do that. So this is my cases finally. So actually I was going to awaken my Wind Beacon Priest as well, but I'm not sure I'm gonna play with her, and I know this is the good reviver and she has AoE heals, but fuck it, I don't have time for that. I will get to it when I'm ready to do that, and I'll better save my essences to make my Wind Hyundai my Delphoid. So now I have to level my new 6 stars here, guys, and as you can see, since my last video was shot on Tuesday and I released it only on Sunday, I got no crystals back on Tuesday, but now I have like almost 500 crystals, so I will be totally able to buy some XP boosters and some energy refills if I need them. I got some energy stashed here, so, and I even have like one Fire Angel one here to level up my verdict faster. So I am almost running out of my recording time, and the recording time is over officially. I'm not recording the game anymore. So now I have 2 more 6 stars, which makes the total of 3 6 stars. This is my Arnold, this is my Cases, and this is my Verihel. I really think these monsters are gonna help me a lot in progressing into dungeons, into doing giants, into doing dragons, and I think I'm stuck on like dragon B4 maybe, or B5, something like that. And I hope I will be able to do like to progress further in dungeons, in the giants keep, and in other dungeons. I would still want to come to fulfill those achievements to get my scrolls. And I think these monsters are gonna help me in a trial of extension, and I sure hope they will help me to get better in arena. As you know, I have released like my Mage Forest, maybe the second, if we count in the video where I was talking about grinding glory points. So this was my second arena video. And I finished this week at around like, I was getting like really close to 1600 there, and this was not a big deal for me, but I think now that I can when I cap my cases, maybe this will give me a little bit of edge on my defense at least. Well, someone told me in the chat in 501 that I should never pair arena with a cases. I don't know why. I'm gonna try that. I really am gonna try that. And that's it, guys, that's it. Now I will level my new 6 stars, and then I'm gonna come out with maybe better content for you, maybe some guides on well, who hasn't made a guide trial of extension or dungeons yet. But still I have different monsters than some other guys, that maybe you have the same setup, and you will see how I utilize that. I really need to do giants because I really need better runes. My monsters are pretty shitty runed, still better than before, but still they have pretty shitty runes there. So I'm gonna work on that, and I hope my cases and my vertical are gonna help me with that. So that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this one with this 30 minutes video again. I made it again, the longish video. I hate doing longish videos, but still. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. If you like this vid, give it a thumbs up. If you want more, please subscribe to my channel. And my voice is dying, sorry guys. And I will keep you updated on all things Summoner's War. Destination D signing out. Stay awesome.
Makes me scared to close my eyes.